So, hey everybody, and welcome to the ᴄᴏ Show. I am Crystal Garrett, and I have
Miss Tori Tigner.
And today's video is about Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show. So, Tori and I have two different views on how we feel about this performance. I am totally Team Gaga on this one, and Tori, not so much. So we're just kind of watching the performance again, and this is the first time that we watched it together. And you know, as far as the overall performance, I think I give it on a scale from 1 to 10, I think around a 7 or 8. I think her performance was awesome. Tori?
I would agree with you, Crystal, when you say a 7-ish, 8 with me. Starting with her appearance, her makeup, her hair, she looked great. I didn't really agree to, as far as stage presence, the outfit, it looked great. The glitter, the shimmers, the lights, and things like that. However, when she stripped from the outfit, I was just outdone. And then two, I just expected so much more, like from Lady Gaga. She's known for being a rebel. To me, this came off as one of her probably the most safest performance she's ever done, as far as just being so conservative and playing it on the safe side. I know initially they told her she may get fined if she speaks on politics or anything against Donald Trump, and I just was expecting, I just knew she was going to come out speaking totally out and against it, because she's so boisterous, and she's one of the people that has the most popularity and influence, period, when it comes to politics, or was at the time. So I just expected this rebellious performance, this high energy, and Lady Gaga, 19-year-old Lady Gaga.
However, Lady Gaga is evolving. She is touring and on Broadway and doing different things like that. I think her performance, it may have been safe.
Very.
But I think it was all in growth.
Okay.
Like you said, 19-year-old Lady Gaga is gone. She's maturing.
Right.
And I think her performances are reflecting that maturity. So, you talked about the wardrobe. I think the wardrobe was great. However, the very first outfit, the one that she jumped from the roof in, I think it looked kind of diaperish.
But with that being said, she did have a harness strap linked
She
to
had
her,
the
so
harnesses.
it had to be some type of support or sturdiness to hold her through.
Okay, so that was her safety mechanism, the diaper.
Right. I guess. Maybe. For me, it was more so of, we're not in a perfect world.
No.
But if I'm on stage and I'm performing, my stomach is going to be flat as a pancake. It's going to be Beyonce, Sierra, somewhere in there. If I got to go on a 10-day fast and do hardcore training to get my stomach flat as a pancake, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't want my stomach or guts indulging over my pants. Now that's safe when I'm at home, but if I'm on stage in front of millions, one of the highly televised nights of TV history, I'm going to be perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so there is no such thing as a perfect world, and I can understand where you may be a little bit frustrated about her tummy hanging out. But as someone who has a little bit of a roll myself, I didn't see a whole lot wrong with it, although I may have had a high-waisted outfit and not below the belly button. Was it below the belly button? Not
Maybe
quite.
mid-rise.
Yeah, mid-rise. I may have opted for a high-waisted bottom.
So when she came out, what do you think about her hair, her makeup? What did you think? What were your take on it?
Okay, so hair and makeup was cool for the average performer, but again, we're so used to Lady Gaga being outrageous with her hair and makeup.
Right.
I think hair and makeup was safe. She spiced it up a little bit with the blinkage around the eyes, but it was safe. It was okay.
So So on a scale of 1 to 10, you would rate hair and makeup?
An 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Because I think it was fine for you know, performance. I just think that we were expecting you know, purple wigs and blue lipstick from Gaga.
This was my thing. As you know, we're from Texas. We're Texas, like diehard Texans. Super Bowl was hosted in Houston, Beyonce's hometown, and at any given moment, I just knew Beyonce was going to show up on stage for her 3rd Super Bowl appearance in a row. It's actually might have been Super Bowl, like her 4th appearance or something, as far as like being in the presence of Super Bowl performing. But 3 years in a row just would have been like my all-time high. Like no one else will ever top that 3 years in a row. With her performance last year being so controversial and all the ratings and the talk about the performance for weeks and weeks and weeks that carried on, had she came back again, this would have been great.
Okay, so all you beehivers, is that what they're called, beehive? Team beehivers, don't jump on me because I love Beyonce. However, this was not a Beyonce moment. This was a Lady Gaga moment. And I think that Beyonce kind of overshadowed Gaga with the announcement of her expecting these beautiful little babies. So I just think that
the beehive is coming. I can feel it.
I can feel y'all jumping on me right now. Get off of me. Get off of me. I feel y'all.
I feel it. And I'm not.
She's not going to respond on it. I just think that Beyonce kind of overshadowed this weekend with the announcement of, you know, the babies. And Gaga kind of suffered for that. I'm not against Beyonce at all. I absolutely love Beyonce. Who doesn't? So, you know, I don't have anything against her.
No comment.
Okay, moving on. So all in all, Gaga's performance was cool.
It was alright.
It was
All
cool.
I have for it is it was alright. It was safe. She looked good. Hair, makeup, wardrobe, alright. Stage presence, alright. Now the interview.
Okay, so listen. Gaga plays her own instruments and she sings live. She sang live and she played her own instruments. There has been a lot of speculation about other artists in the past who have not performed live.
She looked and sounded great.
So I have to give her performance a 10 on that note because she did. She played her own instruments and she sang live beautifully.
She sounded great as always. She sounded just like the same Lady Gaga I was expecting. However, for me, it just wasn't enough. It didn't take me there. Like last year after Super Bowl, I probably watched Beyonce's performance after the game maybe 2 or 3 times. YouTubed it the next day at work. I mean, yesterday I pretty much could have had a V8 and just took a nap. Okay, so tell us what you guys think. Overall, Lady Gaga's performance, what's your rating? Do you think it was the best Lady Gaga performance of all time? Did it top Super Bowl 50, the great Beyonce's performance? Like, what did you guys think? As far as hair, makeup, and wardrobe, were there some things we did not touch on that we possibly missed, or you guys speculated that we just didn't speak of because we forgotten, or again, our eyes did not capture it? But let us know what you think. Always comment below. Don't forget to give us 2 thumbs up. Let us know how you feel about the video. If there's any more topics you want us to touch on, if you want us to revisit Lady Gaga's topic today, don't forget to let us know at the bottom of the page. Also, follow us on the ⴄE배EជY page via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're always available. We go live about 3 to 4 times a week at always around 7:30 p.m. at Central Time. Be on the lookout for.
Be on the lookout for our classes that we have coming up in studio and online. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, The ⴄE배EជY Show. Yep. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Okay, we're good with it?
Yeah.
Okay.